Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mitt Flips, where I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe so you have a chance to win. Garage is a bit of a mess because we were supposed to do a garage sale last weekend. Weather was just kind of too iffy, and then once it got down to time to make the call, I made the call that we'll just push it to the next weekend, and the weather looked better, and now of course it's looking like rain again this week. So I don't know, up in the air, but the garage is a mess because I have garage sale stuff over here, and then I got a ton of stuff garage selling this weekend, all from, well, all except for a very little amount from one sale. It was great. I spent $106, and I think 90 of it was on 3 items. A couple Garmins and some buckskins. I have no idea. I don't know anything about buckskins. That one, I'm a little iffy. I won't lose money, but I don't know if it was a good buy. I don't have time today, but I'll try to go through what is left tomorrow, because of course Jen will continue to list. She's already got a couple things listed that she's cherry picking out, but I'll try to go over some of it tomorrow. It was good. The prices were good, and nothing where I was, you know, over the top. Oh wow, can't believe how much money I'm gonna make. But the prices were just so cheap. Again, value. There was value, had to do it. A lot of paid 25 cents, $14.99 free shipping. For me, that's great. I could if that was my cost basis and sale price of every item in my store, I would still be all right. And people would be like, Drew, but your cost per item is so low. But my ROI, return on investment per item, would be phenomenal. So it's a balancing act. It's something you figure out as you're going along. I'm sure most of you watching already know and already have a way you do your business. First thing going out is C4 Raggedy Ann. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Andy. Is it in this bag? No. Oh, C4. It's a blanket. It's a fleece. Here we go. Raggedy Ann and Andy blanket. I think it's vintage. I'm not positive. I'm showing you a bag. That's not very helpful. But you would have seen the picture on the screen. Doesn't say vintage in the listing, but either way, sent out an offer, I think. $35.99 free shipping. I got that at Salvation Army, so it was probably $2.99, $3.99, somewhere in that range. Could have even been on half off day. I don't remember exactly. I just remember that's where I got it. Next up, it's a book. 1901, The Crisis, Winston Churchill. It's this one right here. And this book, not a ton of money. $7.99 free shipping. And I don't know if I would list another $7.99 book. It'd have to be real small, not take up a lot of space. But that is for my first class shippers, $8.99 is kind of my threshold. For books, $7.99 is kind of the threshold. And all my base pricing is, of course, could change on the day, how I'm feeling, how good other stuff I have to list, all that kind of stuff. It's just general guidelines. Being strict, this is it, only works on certain things. I found with most things, being malleable is better. Next thing going out on B1 is a vintage Ziggy B1 coffee mug right here. Thank goodness it's full, TGIF. And this is, oh, it does have a year on there, but it's in Roman numerals. And I'm not going to figure that out right now, but I think it's vintage. Oh, it says in the listing, 1980. So definitely vintage. $10.99 plus shipping on that one. And that's been listed quite a while. That's why it's plus shipping. This probably could have went first class. Let's discover together. No, it couldn't have. It's a super thick mug. It's really I think maybe a quality test at that point, because some mugs, easy peasy first class. Some mugs, not even close. That was over by 3 ounces. Next thing going out, B2B. Kind of wanted to keep this one, but you know how that goes. It is a vintage small soldiers toy right here. It is not a Gorgonite. It is, if I can get it out here, this gentleman here. And if you haven't seen Small Soldiers, that is a great movie. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I remember when I did used to watch it often, I loved it. I think it's PG-13 though, so can't watch it with the kids yet, but maybe not. I should check into that because I love that movie. But if you have ever seen the show Hero Academia, it's a new anime. There's a character in that show that this is the character. They 100% in their childhood watched that movie and 100% stole that entire aesthetic, entire look. If I was the Small Soldiers people, I would probably think about a lawsuit, but maybe not. Maybe they're a fan. $8.99 free shipping going out the door. And Insaniac is his name, which I'm trying to think of the name of the character from Hero Academia, and I think it's something close to that. So maybe it was like a homage. Maybe it was like a throwback or giving an homage to the movie. Who knows? Next thing going out on B3C Bare Minerals Flawless Brush. B3C Bare Minerals. Bare Minerals. Having trouble with minerals. Got a mush mouth going. And it is, I think this one, but it had a number, so let me check. Flawless Finish Brush. And where's the number? 80103. That is the one. That brush right there. $13.99 free shipping. So that's pretty good as far as those makeup brushes went. Next thing going out on A3 is a vintage 1993 Tasmanian Devil alarm clock. This was my aunt's alarm clock. I think we took the batteries out. Yeah, we did take batteries out, or else I would show you what it sounds like. It's definitely not an alarm you'd want to wake up to. It's not like enjoyable by any means. I used to have an alarm clock that was Surge, the drink Surge. I think it came back, but nobody wanted to drink it. But from the 90s, Surge. And the commercials was they would just scream Surge at you because, you know, oh, Surge. But that's what the alarm clock did. It would just yell Surge. Not a good alarm clock. But for that, $17.99 plus shipping. I paid my dad a couple dollars for it. I don't remember exactly. Maybe $3, something like that. But only listed a few days. So that was a good flip. $17.99 plus ship. Next thing going out, D1 is a Sony Walkman D1. Oh, D1. Sony Walkman radio. And I paid $1 for this. And I got $11.99 free shipping. The D shelf is still confusing me because I forget that it exists even. And I haven't been able to find a place for the games yet that's going to work for me. I did redo the VHS like I said I was going to. But at the same time, when I reorganized the VHS, I also added 30 plus VHS to, so it looks like nothing has changed, but the volume of listings in that area has exponentially grown. But the games, I was just out at my dad's garage sale the other day. Well, his storage unit where he has his garage sale. He had he had CDs on it. It looked like a CD rack. It even had these little like bookend slides for it. It was very, I was eyeing it up and down, and I said, when you are done with this, I will buy this off you. I want it very much. And I don't remember how wide it was exactly, but just from, you know, visual spatial memory, I don't think it'll fit there. So maybe it will go here. Speaking of finding places for things, the banner that the Lowry's made for me, again, thank you so much. I think what I'm going to do is hang it up here. I think if I hang it just below the beam across, that it will drop to just below the clothes. And this actually lowers if I really needed to. And so it'll be a backdrop when I start my videos. I think that's what's going to happen. When I can get to doing that, who knows? Who knows? Next thing going out on C4 is vintage Woolrich hunting pants. No, they are not for Santa Claus, which, looking at them, I bet you a lot of Santa Claus costumes consist of Woolrich red hunting pants. And those right there, I think I paid $3. I'm not positive on that, but it was somewhere in that range. $34.99 plus shipping. All right, next thing going out is actually a viewer sale. And this is going out to Ken. Ken, thank you so much. Also, I noticed you've been active in the comments lately. I also appreciate that a lot. That actually helps a ton with the algorithm. Being active in the comments, the likes, the subscribing, all of that, which I appreciate very much. Going to take a second just to remind everybody that 38% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you're someone who regularly watches, maybe just take a peek and make sure you are still subscribed. There is, just like with every platform of any kind, there is hiccups every now and then where it will unsubscribe you without you doing anything, but it'll still be in your feed. So it's weird. So if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It does help me out a lot. But Ken, he got 2 VHS, Evil Dead and Army of Darkness. Evil Dead 2 right here in the clamshell case. And then Army of Darkness right here. Very cool movies. Very, you know, the campy style of horror films right there. And Ken says, hey, sir, thanks for the deal. I love your YouTube show. I had this Evil Dead 2 when I was a kid. Thanks and take care. Again, Ken, thank you very much. Getting those sent out to you today. Okay, this next one, I gotta look into this. If I have a chance, I'll look into it and update it in this video. Let me go ahead and grab it. It's on D2 Chippewa boots. I got these just the other day. From Salvation Army. Don't put it on the wrong shelf, Drew. That's not helpful. All right, this big old box here. And I almost threw away the box and didn't include it because I could have saved on shipping a little bit. But I don't know, maybe it's a gift. I just didn't want to make that call. If the shipping had been extraordinary, I would have reached out and said, hey, if you want, I can save you a few dollars and throw away the box. But it's not extraordinary. It's going through FedEx anyways. So I said, nah, we're all good. We'll just keep the box. But these boots right here, new, but they are not in fabulous new condition. So I think they were maybe a display, or they were the pair that got tried on often. I don't really know. I don't have those answers. But the thing that's very weird is that I 100% know that I accepted an offer. I accepted an offer of $150 plus shipping. My app right now is telling me that they paid full asking price of $184.99 plus shipping. So if that was a glitch, thank you, eBay. But I don't know what happened there. Like I said, if I have time, I'll look into it and update the video, but I don't know what happened. I did accept an offer, but then they paid full price. Who knows? $184.99 plus ship. I paid $50, listed less than a week. Well, actually, today's Monday. It could have been a little over a week, but I don't think so. I don't think it was. Next thing going out, it's a book. It's a repair manual for a Chevrolet. Well, maybe, is it? For a Chevy Silverado GMC Sierra. I don't see it. Give me a second. Okay, it wouldn't have been confusing if I opened my eyes. Just not where I expected it to be. D4 is a repair manual. D, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right over here. I'll have to remind Jen that the books can all go in the same spot, and I'll grab this one and move it while I am thinking of it. So it's not this one, this Ford Aerostar. It is this one, Haynes Repair Manual, Chevy Silverado, GMC Sierra. For that, I got $11 free shipping. That will, that also says $11 plus shipping. So apparently, let me double check. Okay, so yes, plus shipping. Jen must have crossed up. I don't know how that's possible, though. That can't be right. What's going on eBay here? Yeah, plus shipping, buyer paid. Things happen either way. I'm happy with that. $11 plus shipping. That's a pleasant surprise. Next thing going out, This is in the hat area, which is over here. It's a Shepler's Mackinac Island Ferry vintage hat. Now, the hat section is very temporary. I have a tote that I specifically have set aside to put these in. I just need to wash it because you don't want to put clean hats in a dirty tote and then ruin all your work. But Shepler's vintage hat right there. If you don't know, I live very close to a vacation town and currently #1 vacation island in the United States of America. Yes. Yeah. Not Hawaii. Who would vote for that? Who would? I mean, it's a beautiful island. It's a neat thing. It's called Mackinac Island. But who would vote for that? And I know who would vote for that. The townspeople, the businesses, that kind. I'm not saying it's a full-on scam, but I used to work in this area in these types of businesses, and let me just say that maybe, possibly, when these businesses get voted best in Michigan for this thing in the Detroit Free Press, or best in Michigan for that thing, that possibly, maybe they're paying employees to fill them out and send them in. Not saying I have any knowledge of that ever happening, but maybe, possibly, that's a thing that might happen. But either way, #1 vacation island in the United States is Mackinac Island currently. Featured on the Today Show, and then all of Michigan tore into them because they, for one, put palm trees on it, on the map when they were pointing it out. And for two, they had the little marker on a different island on the wrong side of the state. So good job, research department, on the Today Show. But Shepler's is one of the ferry lines that takes people from the city to the island. I used to have to take one of these boats, not that company, but one of the companies, twice a day, every day for years. It sounds enjoyable, but it's enjoyable about 10 times. After a while, it is what it is. It's just commuting. But for that, $21.99 free shipping. I think I priced it $24.99, sent out an offer, and I should have probably priced it up a little higher. There was none listed. That's the only reason I listed it. There's none listed, and I figured somebody who either works there or somebody who comes, it's going to Oklahoma. So somebody who is probably on vacation, or people come from all over the world to work in this area. It's a great, college summer vacation type of job thing. You get to get away from your folks, live on your own. A lot of 18, 17 to 21-year-olds, that kind of thing. There's probably a vacation area like that in your area. Colorado has a lot like that. I'm going on and on. But either way, $21.99 free shipping. Glad to see it going out the door. All right, quick couple things. The boots, they did pay full price for it. I don't know how that happened. It doesn't bother me. I'm not sure the buyer will be super happy about it, but I don't know. I'll deal with that when I deal with it. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't think so. But while I was looking, I got a little bit of a sticker shock because I don't know if you know this, you do pay fees on the shipping costs. So that's something to be aware of. Doesn't really change how I do my business, just something to be aware of. So the order total after taxes and everything, shipping costs, $202.62 total. The total fees on that transaction, $26.32. So just a reminder, just to keep your eyes open, have it right in your mind that the fees are no joke. On a $200 sale, that's, what is that, 12-15%, somewhere in there, which makes sense. I mean, that's what they charge, but I don't look at my fees all the time, and I just happen to be looking something up, and I went, whoa. So be aware that profits, fees can eat a lot of your profits, and I guess the point I'm trying to get to is when people are trying to sell you stuff, because that's what happens. People find out you sell on eBay. Oh, I got some stuff, blah, da, 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 da. And they want to get like 70, 80, 90%. Hey, you sell this for me, I'll give you a couple bucks. Get it right in your mind. Just don't even, you can't even give that any time or value. You got to shut that down immediately. Hey, I'll give you a couple bucks. No. I don't want, it's not pity. I'm not here to do handouts. If I sell something for my dad even, I mean, I give him more than I would give a total stranger, but it's not, I'm not in here this to do it for free. This is not a charity. So when people start reaching out to you, hey, you want to sell this thing for me? I'll give you a couple bucks. Beep, put the hand, you know, let's throw back to the 90s. Talk to the hand, because they see, oh, it's a $200 item. I'll give you 25 bucks. Right there, 25 bucks just got eaten up in fees. So don't get sucked into that trap. I guess that's my point right there. Just a reminder to myself a little bit. I'm much better at it now. A reminder to anybody new out there, make sure for yourself, and if you're doing it for somebody else ever, that you are very aware of how much those fees are really going to be. And then the other thing is, I left the fan on for that little part, and as I was walking around, let me know, I'll know in editing as well, but just to confirm or whatever, let me know if it's noticeable, let me know if you can hear it at all, let me know if it's annoying. I'm going to turn the fan back off for filming, but if I am able to leave that on and it doesn't mess up the filming, I would really like to. So let me know if you even noticed it, if it was terrible, all the above. Another thing I want to mention is that because if you're here, you're probably into making money. That's what we do, we make money. Or maybe you watch it for entertainment value. I don't know, maybe I'm entertaining, who knows. This is not an advertisement or anything, just passing on information. There's a company called Webull, W-E-B-U-L-L, and Webull, it's like, it's an exchange. It's like Robinhood or FTX or whatever. All the ones that if you know, even Cash App is an exchange at this point, or if you buy stocks or cryptos or anything. But because of recessions and downturns in markets, Webull is quite desperate for customers, so they're giving out a bunch of really great promotions. The one that, because my videos are delayed, I knew this one would never get out in time, but the one that they had for July was pretty good, and I got 10 fractional shares, which just means it's a stock, but you don't get one stock, you get a portion of a stock, and you can get anywhere from each one you get, anywhere between $3 and $3,000 worth. Of course, it's weighted towards the low end, but I got, it was like $68, $74 worth, something like that. And all I had to do was open the account, and the only thing I had to do was, you know, your normal KYC information that you have to do for any financial institute. And then I had to transfer 1 penny. I had to transfer 1 penny into my account, then I got free stocks. Then I immediately sold those stocks, and I could have, if I wanted to, sent those back to my bank account and closed the account. And I would have got a free 60 plus, $68, $74, I don't remember the exact amount, because I funded more than a penny because I was going to use it anyways. So if that's something you're interested in, there's a link in the description. You just follow the instructions on how to open your account. Then you go into the promotions, and then you do the same thing I did, and just have your significant other. You open your account, put a penny in it, have your significant other open their account, put a penny in it, and the one they got going right now, if you do those steps, you will get 15, at the minimum, 15 fractional shares, which each share, at the minimum, is $3. Mine was not, I don't think how good mine was last time was typical, because I got, like, one of them was I got $35 worth of Apple. So that I don't think that's typical. But either way, it was free money. And I like free money. And like I said, you can do it and then take the money out and cancel the account and never think of it again if you want. There's a chance at a lot of money. There's a guarantee at a little money. For me, sitting around on the couch doing nothing anyways, it was worth it. So there's a link in the description. If you happen to use it, that's great. You can not use that link and go right to their website. If you don't want to get me free stuff, that's also okay. Just pass on the information. They are desperate for customers. And so that's actually something to look out for. This time of financial ruin, companies get desperate. So watch out for sales, watch out for promotions, check them. Don't just don't be gullible, do your research. But this is the time where companies go, we need to do something. So keep an eye out. I wouldn't be surprised if eBay started doing some type of promotion, trying to drum up more customers, drum up more sellers, all the above. But link in the description if you want to try it, do it. If not, thank you for listening to my TED Talk.